Welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's Interleague Baseball on MLB Network. Max Scherzer gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Dexter Fowler is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Now here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Fowler behind a ball and 2 strikes. Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. A little bouncer. Ball 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Really good at-bat here from the leadoff hitter as he'll force him to throw another one.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Ready with another 2-2. And it's fouled away.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. On the move is Pollock. But he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he will get there as the Angels are in business with a leadoff double.
That's what you want your leadoff hitter to do every time. He wastes a lot of pitches, makes the pitcher work, then to cap it off, he drives one for a double. That might be one of the best at-bats we'll see all game long.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Oh, that's low.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
This is where a strikeout pitcher has such a big advantage. Runner on second and no outs. It's definitely a strikeout situation in order to keep that runner from getting to third with less than 2 outs. When you can do it, it changes the whole strategy of the inning. Even a ground ball to the right side makes this a lot more dangerous situation.
To the plate now, Jared Walsh. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. In there, and it's even at 1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2.
Hey, I know that's the first time he's shown the changeup here, but we're in the 1st inning. He's kind of emptying the bucket. He's going to see what he can go to get these guys out in front later in this game.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 0-1 offering.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound. You don't know if these opportunities are going to present themselves throughout the course of the game. You have to capitalize in this situation.
And he chased it in the dirt. Smith goes to get it, and the throw to first ends the inning. So they get a man to second here in the top half, but he's stranded there. It's the Angels nothing, Dodgers coming to bat. This is the Freeway Series, and it's on MLB Network. Shohei Ohtani, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
First pitch of the AB now. Mookie Betts is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. One and one the count now. Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Corey Seager, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Strike two called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
I got the count.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Fouled away. Ohtani has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. Here comes another 0-2. Fouled off. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. One out, nobody on. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball.
Just not able to let that breaking ball travel enough right there. You could see his eyes light up when that popped out of the pitcher's hands, and he just hooked it foul.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, I noticed pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2, but to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing down the middle, something's not coming back.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. Second inning set to go, and digging in is the outfielder, Joe Adell.
Joe Adell.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
Now the 1-0.
Hey! Oh, that's off the plate.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Here now the 2-2. Hit high in the air down the right field line. In there, a base hit.
Batting 6. The catcher, number 33.
At the plate now, Max Stassi, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Adell on at first, nobody out. Foul tip held on to behind the plate at strike 2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
The shortstop, Luis Rengifo.
That'll bring in Luis Rengifo. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Now the 1-0 is taken below the zone for a ball.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts, and he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Lifted the other way to left center. Bellinger's on his horse. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting it, the second baseman, David Fletcher.
Digging in will be David Fletcher. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now a throw over. Don't want to forget about him. Scherzer comes set. First pitch on its way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Slider finds the zone for a strike. Ball even at 2-2. From the stretch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Grounded to short. Reined in. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Angels strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy.
Max Muncy.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The 0-1 pitch.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Here now is Will Smith. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. The windup and the 0-1.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Into the box now, Justin Turner, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. The 1-0 home. High and deep to right center. On the move is Fowler, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap.
Batting 7, the left fielder, A.J. Pollock.
Into the box, A.J. Pollock, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. He's set. The 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. 2 complete, scoreless here on MLB Network. Ready now for L.A. Shohei Ohtani, 9-1-2 due up. And now pitch on the way. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Now the 1-0.
2-0.
And this guy can hit a little bit too, so you just can't lay one in there 2-0.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the 3rd now. That's 3 straight balls.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, Dexter Fowler. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 1-0.
That's Bolton.
Let's pick your poison in this situation right here. I know that runner on first is certainly affecting his mechanics, but now you're down 2-0, and you got to find a way to get back in his strike zone.
Pause, now the pitch. Too high. And it's 3-0.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Three and 1.
Four-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped a clutch on that pitch.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to second. Turner fields it cleanly to second for 1. On to first in time to take care of Trout. A double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Standing in now, Jared Walsh, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Two outs here with a runner at third. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The set and the 1-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Turner gloves it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. We played 2.5, no score on MLB Network. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Cody Bellinger.
The center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. High fly ball out to straightaway center. There to take it is Trout, and that's out number 1.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Max Scherzer.
So 1 down, no one aboard, and that'll bring up one of the better hitting pitchers in Max Scherzer. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now.
The right fielder, Mookie Betts.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 home. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Over to first, and that retires the side. Dodgers down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the 4th. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. The 1-0. And he takes something off here as this is a lazy fly ball out to center field. Bellinger is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Joe Adele.
So 1 out and nobody aboard. And sizing up the situation to bat will be Joe Adele. First offering. Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
A ball and a strike now. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 1-2.
Outside.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Stepping in now, Max Stassi. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 delivery.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1. Fidel leads off second with one gone in the inning. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it. 2 down.
Now batting.
2 gone now for the Angels in the fourth, and that'll bring up Luis Rengifo. First pitch of the AB on its way.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. And it's fouled away. 2 out here and a runner at second. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Angels leave 1. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And stepping up as the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Corey Seager.
Now here's the pitch.
Inside ball.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare, almost unhittable. Nasty downward action, high 80s velocity.
Late making contact on that swing, and we'll do it again on 1 and 2. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 an inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Here now is Trey Turner. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Next up is Max Muncy, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike 2.
Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
No runs, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And that one yanked just foul.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Popped him up. Stassi is under it, and that retires the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field in Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now at the plate is David Fletcher, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer. First pitch on its way. Fastball just off the inside corner. Blowing away as he misses again. 2-0.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
3-0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So here's the Angels pitcher, Shohei Ohtani. Now here's the first offering. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Fletcher gets his lead at first, nobody out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
The 2-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and they'll just get the 1.
Well, he showed right there why he's such a tough guy to double up. He can fly, and he busted it down the line, so they just get the 1 out.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
So now to the plate, Mike Trout, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Counts even to Trout. 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 2-1 home. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
In now, Jared Walsh, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he will make the play back there, and an opportunity. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and that brings up Will Smith. First pitch of the AB now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout is there. One pitch, one out.
The batter, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now the 0-1. To third, fielded by Rendon. On the first, and very quickly, 2 are gone in the home fifth.
Now back, left fielder, A.J. Pollock.
Next to hit, A.J. Pollock. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch on the way. And that's a fair ball, lined to the right side. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
The second this thing got past the outfielder, you knew it was at least a double, possibly a triple, but he turns on the afterburners and is safely into third.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Comes set, the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go as the third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Anthony Rendon.
Here's the first pitch to him.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
So Joe Adell bats now. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Fouled away. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
1 out, nobody on. Heading out towards shallow right. Bet's coming on. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
The batter, the catcher, Max.
Next to stand in is Max Stassi. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And that's in there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
And here's one that misses to the Angel catcher. It's back even at 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
A little bit outside. 2-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. Turner has it. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Matt Beatty is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Matt.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. Now the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Fouled off. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Here's Mookie Betts. as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Shortstop, Corey Seager.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We are still scoreless. Alex Vesia is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 51, Alex Vesia.
7th inning ready to roll, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Luis Rengifo. Now here's the first offering. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 1-2 pitch. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either. Plate now, David Fletcher, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
It was a walk in his last trip. Swing and a shot toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And he is into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossom.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. 1-0 the count. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. 1-1 to the Angels pitcher. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were two bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes one swing.
So 1-2.
That's ball 2.
And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Dexter Fowler. He went down on strikes last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Here it is. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
The 0-2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Angels strand 1. Still no score. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Trey Turner.
The second baseman.
First pitch on its way.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
Here comes the 0-1.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, Matt.
One gone now in the LA 7th, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. One out, nobody on. popped him up. Walsh has room in foul territory. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the catcher, Will Smith.
Stepping in next, Will Smith. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. 2 out, nobody on. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Brusdar Graterol has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 48, Brusdar.
Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. In there at the knees, strike 1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
And he misses there. 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that'll get down for a base hit. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base.
Hey guys, listen, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Into the box, Jared Walsh, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. That's sinker. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. The 1-1. Oh, right back to him on the mound. There's one on the first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
Well, it was a promising start with the leadoff man on in a tie ball game, but there's nothing like a double play ball to change the course of an inning. In now is Anthony Rendon.
as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind. 0-2. The 0-2. Left side. Turner's got it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Angels go quietly there. We are still scoreless. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Down the left field line and deep. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Ah, man, just a hair early on that one and just pulled it foul. He's going to have to find a way to refocus. Not easy to continue an AB after you just went deep foul.
Hit high and deep to right center. Trout is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The left fielder, number 11, A.J. Pollard.
So now to the plate, A.J. Pollard. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. First pitch on its way. Weak grounder down the line at third. He's got it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The center fielder, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And here comes Cody Bellinger. First pitch on the way. 0-1 the count. Oh, 0-1 count. The pitch lifted the other way down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Boy, there aren't many times, D-Row, that you're going to get an infield single that's fielded by the catcher. A la, that was a worm burner, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's crazy right there. That's just flat out great hustle, because that's a tough play for the catcher right there. He definitely cleared himself. It gave him that throwing lane to first base, but that guy was picking him up and putting him down.
When you get to first base, do you even look into your dugout? Or the guys laughing at you for hitting on that short?
100%. They're laughing hysterically at you. You know what? You take off your BGs, and you tell a first base coach that's a line drive in the box score tomorrow.
Chris Taylor is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Taylor behind. 0-2 the count.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Oh, 0-2. Here it is. Sharp ground ball to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Now back, right fielder, Mookie.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mookie Betts. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. And the two-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple. Still no score. Corey Knebel will be on the mound to start the ninth inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Corey Knebel.
Now at the plate, here is Joe Adell. He flew out in his last AB.
Joe Adell.
He's set, and the pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. It looked like the fastball got away from him there. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Standing in now, Max Stassi. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and a strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Hit high and deep out to left field. And that is off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Now for the Angels, Luis Rengifo, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Here's the first pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Now the 2-0. And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. The 3-0. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Lifted down the line in left. Pollock will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
The batter number 22, second baseman, David Fletcher.
So now into the box is David Fletcher, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Here's the first pitch.
Nope,
Ball
that's a
1.
ball.
Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Two and 2. Here it is. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Stassi is digging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. And he scurries back to first base safely.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one that makes you feel really good about yourself.
Justin Upton will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Justin Upton.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. From the stretch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And it's 1-2.
The count is 1-2.
Fletcher, the runner at first with 2 gone. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. 1 in the inning here for the Angels on a couple of hits. Raisel Iglesias is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Raisel Iglesias.
Here's Corey Seager. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. First pitch of the AB now. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Yup, there's another heater right there. He is not going to deviate. He is going to pitch to his strengths. He doesn't care who's in the box.
The windup and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home ninth. There's a look at the final line for the Angels starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Hey, Matty V, you know when you've got really good stuff, you look down at that strikeout total. Double-digit strikeouts in this one. He had swing and miss stuff right from the beginning.
Into the box now, Trey Turner, as he'll ground this one foul off to the left side. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied. So a solo shot down the line in left, and this ball game is tied at 1.
Boy, that can be demoralizing. You have the lead, and you give up a home run in the bottom of the ninth to tie it. Now you just have to continue to play this one out.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. And the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And another foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
To the plate now, Will Smith. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. High in the air out to center field. Crowd on the run. He makes the catch, and we are headed to extra innings. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the ninth as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. Phil Bickford takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 52, Phil Bickford.
We are into extra innings, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the ninth, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
1-1 the count. And the pitch. slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Pollock has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mike Trout.
Now at the plate, Mike Trout singled in his last at-bat. First pitch on the way.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
Here comes the 0-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. One out, nobody on. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now the pitch. And rarely do you see a player of this caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate, Jared Walsh. He'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Into his windup, the 1-0. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
3-0 to him now. Two out, nobody on. That's in there, 3-1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Pollock, still ranging back. And they have taken the lead. So a solo shot here to left center field as they've taken a 1-run lead.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
So now to the plate, Anthony Rendon, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Looking to change his fortunes here. 0-for-4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Angels strike for one, and it comes on this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Dodgers. It's now 2-1 Angels. Ready for the bottom of the 10th here, and stepping in the long ball threat, Justin Turner.
Third baseman, Justin.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The next 0-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 0-2 once more. Is at the knees and called strike three.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
At the plate now, A.J. Pollock. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
So he got him swinging. A.J. Pollock becomes out number 2 this inning.
Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. His lifetime numbers against Iglesias, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Hit hard up the middle, reined in on to first, and that'll be a bitter pill to swallow for this home crowd as the ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Raisel Iglesias pitches well enough to get the W, so that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.